So today's video is, including Biggie and Red, is what did I do today? I got in a right mood earlier, and then binge ate one of those huge Melton Mowbray pork pies, like that much of it in one sitting, and a share bag of salt and vinegar hula hoops. And then, what chocolate did I have? Oh, I had 4 picnics last night. A multi-pack of picnics. Boys, no fighting. I had a multi-pack of picnics last night. What did I have? I had 3 Kit Kat Chunkies. What else? I had some other chocolate today. What chocolate did I have today? Oh, I ate a whole multi-pack of Orange Clubs, bar 3 others. And half a pack of giant Cadbury's buttons. What else did I have? I had something else, something more savoury. I mean, that's not ideal, but do you know what the thing was? I don't break the 10 Commandments, or I try very, very, very hard. I can't remember the last time I lied. Like years, like genuinely, like a long, long time. Because I realised that it comes from a place of lack. Lying, as well as being objectively, morally questionable, shall we say, that it just comes from a place of lack. And I think if you're a common man or woman or a liar or whatever, it comes from a place of lack and needing to gain something by dishonest means. And I've been sticking to the 10 Commandments for quite a long time. I'm sober, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go out, I just do my shit. I don't want to bother anyone, I just crack on, do my stuff. And what really pissed me off, why I had my binge today, is because the yin and the yang, the black and the white, the circle of life, God, the universe, whatever it is, I'm pretty pissed off with him, to be honest. Because, look, I'm very sure that there's a karma bank saved up by doing all those sorts of things. But God is definitely real. There definitely is a higher power. But even he doesn't stick to the 10 Commandments, because God writes people off, doesn't he? So, like, if you stick to the 10 Commandments completely and don't have a froward mouth, in the Bible it mentions froward mouth, which is basically lying. And if you don't do that, you don't gossip about people, like, basically be what Jesus was. Like, morally, in line. Even God doesn't bloody do it. So us as humans have the ability to be more moral than God. So how do you two feel about that? It really pissed me off. It really bothered me. I'm doing all this. I'm trying to save up my karma bank. I'm doing my very best to be a good person, and then I feel let down a lot. And I want some payback. I do. I want to cash in some more karma checks. But like, if God isn't, there is a higher power that controls stuff, and by following what's in the Bible, if everyone in the world did it, the world would be a better place. But God doesn't even do it. God himself doesn't do it. That really annoyed me. Because I'm doing my absolute best to follow these rules, and bloody God doesn't even do it. So where's the sense in that? It really, it didn't sit well with me at all. I've enjoyed walking the dogs today, though. Haven't we? Take them out separately sometimes. This is the madhouse, if you haven't already noticed. I enjoy taking them out. I enjoy it when they listen more. Let's not do that. Yeah, dog ownership's good. It's challenging, it's rewarding. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. I'm trying to do a video. So my tip for the day is get a dog, because when you, especially if you're younger, try and get a dog, because having a responsibility that's greater than yourself, like something to look after and care for and put above yourself, it gets you ready for life. It gets you ready for life. Even when... Stop! He does this, it tickles me. Really? Ow, 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 stop. Stop, Ow, 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 biggie, too far. Calm down. Stop now, too far. Stop now, I said. Funny fuckers. But yeah, lads, if you want to get with a girl, if there's any young lads that watch this, girls don't want you to be like insecure and stuff. Really, once you get past the thing of like wanting shags and realizing that happiness doesn't come from hedonism, it comes from fulfillment and the pursuit of fulfillment and enjoying what you do. Like they call it the path, your journey. It's not about the destination. It's about that's that really hippie like Instagram phrase of like, don't enjoy the journey. Don't focus on the destination. Happiness is a journey, not a destination, and that's what I'm looking for. And it is actually right, although it's explained like in a lame way. You've got to enjoy what you're doing every day. Johnny Wilkinson talked about it. Johnny Wilkinson, I don't think he went off the rails, but he was definitely depressed after winning the World Cup with England. He spent his whole life hyper-focusing on an external goal, which actually ties into needing external validation. And yeah, he was disappointed. Tyson Fury as well. What are you? Nicely, please. And basically, it's all about doing the thing. So if you enjoy it, so if you mind, for example, with me, I enjoy boxing training. It bit me hard though. I enjoy boxing training, so if I can do that every day, I'm happy. And then in the future when I'm professional and all that kind of shit, don't swear. When I'm professional, that's because I got nervous about what I was saying, because I feel judged. I feel like I'd be judged and for what I'm saying, but actually my goal is to turn professional, more than one sport. So, God willing, even though God doesn't use it as commandments. Anyway, what was I saying? Just enjoy what you do every day and the results will come, but it's consistency. It's sacrifice all the hedonistic shit, like going out and getting fucked, because everyone that does that is looking for meaning. What they don't understand is everyone that's doing shit like that is looking for meaning. Meaning doesn't come from hedonism, pleasure. Meaning does not come from pleasurable activities, dopamine, porn, drinking, all that kind of shit. It comes from chasing fulfillment and enjoying what you're doing on the path to... Look, the path, your destination's going to happen anyway if you do something consistently. Don't worry. Everyone's already got the tools that they need. It's just consistency. Most people are too busy getting pissed or smoking or whatever the vice is. Most people are too busy doing that. Look, it's easy for me to say from this place of not having achieved anything, material in this materialistic, capitalistic system that we've found ourselves wedged into, like it or not. And look, if you're doing something consistently, even if you do 10 minutes a day, you're ahead. By the end of the year, you're ahead of an enormous amount of people. So try and find what you like doing and do loads of it. And try and have an overall 10 minutes a day on something. You're going to get far if you stick to it. Try and do something athletic. Try and do something creative. Athletic, set a goal. Get like a a 10K booked in, a 5K booked in, a fight booked in, start playing for a team, pre-season, you set yourself a date and do something athletic and then work it back. Figure out what you need to hit, what goals you need to hit to get to where you want to hit, and work it all back. You can work everything back. So for example, when I was focusing on the rugby thing, it's like, okay, I need to bench press X amount, I need to squat X amount, I need to sprint 100 meters in 11, 12 seconds, whatever it was. So then you work it back. Okay, so how do I get to a point where I can lift 100 kilos, whatever it is? And you're like, well, okay, so I need to work chest twice a week for, let's say, 10 weeks. I don't know, whatever it is, wherever your starting point is. You work it back, and then you're like, right, okay, so I need to do this amount of training on this amount of days to get this amount, and this amount of recovery. You need to factor in all that stuff as well. You can work it all back and break down your goals into manageable, understandable mini goals to get to the goal. And then you can have these huge, aloof, high-minded ambitions as long as you break them down. And you have to be able to be in a position where your personal life enables it. So letting go of anything that's holding you back, which can be really difficult because life is challenging. Look at my sheet up there. Just roll with it, baby. Life can be challenging. Life is challenging, but you can find time. Anyone can find time. There's always a reason not to do something. And 10 minutes a day, people can do it. So something athletic, something creative, drawing, singing, writing, something creative that gets the other parts of the brain going. There's 5 rings that I've coined: athletic, creative, social. Make sure you're in a social scene, social club of some sort. Biggie, will you wait, please? Athletic, creative, social. I've been doing this for so long I've forgotten what they are because I've not looked at it for ages. Athletic, creative, social, professional, and spiritual. Professional. A lot of people are stuck doing jobs that they don't want to do. Side hustling now is easier than ever. You can set up TikTok pages and spam post about stuff. You can sort out drop shipping. There's loads of ways to start a side hustle. Posting regularly on Instagram, just find out what the algorithm is. It's basically post regularly. Because at the beginning, no one gives a shit or sees it anyway. It's kind of why I just roll off the cuff. Also, I think people, I don't know about you, but I'm sick to death of people being ingenuine. Oh, God, don't get me started. And there was spat there. And anyway, hit the 5 goals: athletic, creative, spiritual. Try and do a meditation practice, or try and spend time on your own. Go for walks on your own without music. Go into nature. Take time for yourself. Do yoga. Take time for yourself away from distractions of screens. Athletic, creative, spiritual, professional. Get your job. Also think about upskilling. Also think about learning a language. Also think about finding a way to side hustle your way out of a 9-to-5 that you may or may not enjoy. And then, I can't remember where I was going. Went off on a side tangent again. But get a dog and look after it properly and fall in love with it. And honestly, if you do those things, life is like, look, for me personally, it's quite challenging because I went through in the last couple of years, it's been incredibly, it'll make a good book. And I don't have the capacity to do the things that I want to do all the time. And it's incredibly frustrating because I've planned all of it. Work on yourself, personal development, therapy, talking therapies, psychology, learning about the brain, learning about yourself. Be honest with yourself. Look at yourself, the shadow side. Carl Jung, a famous psychologist, discusses this thing called the shadow side, which is really, really hard to do. So if you see someone that you don't like, and so for example, when someone's trolling, all right, he wants me to finish the video. Shadow work, looking at yourself, be honest with yourself, look at yourself, be open-minded. What I see being wrong, I see being wrong as a beautiful opportunity to learn and grow. People will be wrong for just to be wrong or just to argue because of personal bias. Just let go, and just want to grow rather than the need to want to be right, even when sometimes you're wrong. And I have experienced that far too much for my liking. So anyway, I'm conscious that these long videos aren't that digestible, but neither's fish and chips and we eat that. So goodbye, internet. See the dogs. Goodbye, internet.